Welcome to Wife's Cookbook, where sometimes we burn the rice. Today's dinner was extra problematic, and I did some major mistakes that we could learn from. Do not do this. This is the wrong way that I was cutting into the squash. Make sure that you keep your fingers behind the knife. I know squash can be very difficult, but keep your hands behind the knife. And voila, look how beautiful and healthy this squash is. Throw away the insides and let's spray on some butter, and make sure that you do either use a fork where you can tap into the squash, or you could do as I did, which is a knife, just to make sure that the squash is baked evenly throughout. I did put the squash in for about an hour and a half on 370 degrees, so make sure that you keep an eye out on it. It doesn't burn or anything like that. Have some Badia Complete Seasoning, onion powder, black pepper, garlic powder, Caribbean Traditions all-purpose seasoning, which can be substituted with any all-purpose seasoning. Lawry seasoned salt. Down below is the full description of all the measurements. Now for the sauce, this was extra yummy, and this is where I made the huge mistakes. We start off with a tablespoon of oil. Again, all the measurements will be down below. I do have some organic Better Than bouillon, you know that's my favorite, and some cream of chicken. Now I did not know that I didn't have tomato paste, so we're gonna improvise with ketchup. Yes, ketchup, believe me, it does not throw the taste off. Slowly add in some heavy cream. Again, all the measurements are down below, and make sure you mix this, because remember, you're using ketchup. You want to make sure the consistency is very nice and smooth with the heavy cream. And I added in a few drops of scotch bonnet pepper. I like a little bit of spice. Now here's the mistake. Instead of actually removing the oil from the original ground beef that we had already made, I was so busy running my mouth on the phone talking to my cousin, I forgot to take the oil away. So I just added the whole thing in, and I could have cleaned this up by using paper towels to just dab on it and place the paper towel on the pan so it could soak up the oil. But again, I was busy running my mouth. So make sure that you learn from my mistakes. This dinner was immaculate. It was delicious, but definitely make sure that you take the oil away from the ground beef when you're adding it back into your sauce so that you don't end up with this major mistake. It was healthy outside of the oil situation, but this was quite amazing to be able to make an improvisation with some squash and a new way of trying some healthy options. Make sure that you hit that like button. Let me know down below, have you made these major dinner faux pas? And if so, what would you have done instead? Make sure you hit that like button again, and make sure you subscribe so that you can come back for another dinner with Wife Cookbook.